Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today I am doing my final Q&A of 2024. I do not do these very often. I asked for questions on both Instagram and on YouTube, and I got some interesting and some fun ones, so we're going to get right into that. If you're new to my channel, my name is Melinda, and thank you so much for joining me. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I would absolutely love it if you would just take one moment and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So let's get right into the first question. I brought out a lot of eye candy to share with you. If you have numbers in your name or I can't read it easily, I'm going to skip it just for time's sake. I don't want this to be too long. The first question is from I'm Somewhere Outside. Would love if you could share the greatest life lesson you've learned so far. That is a hard question, and I hope I keep learning lessons. I really do. But the one thing that keeps coming back to me is something that my dad told me in middle school, and he's told me this my whole life. You determine how other people treat you. And in middle school, that's kind of not the best time in most people's lives, and I'm like, I don't understand how I can make somebody be nice to me. You can't. But as I got older, I understood what that means. I can have boundaries, and I can, if you disrespect them, I can walk away. There's things that you can do to determine how other people treat you. For example, just a very small example, but not a Kardashian fan, and I've always been horrified how the girls talk to their mother. I would never curse at my mom in a million years. My daughters would never curse at me in a million years because I have earned their respect. So I think that's one of them. But I hope I keep learning, and my dad's full of all sorts of good things. He's really is. He's always makes me think. Valerie Arenas, hi, I hope you're doing well. Thank you, I am. Would you like to have any Speedy P9 25? No. They're beautiful bags. I don't really like Vachetta. I have three bags. I have 3 bags that have Vachetta on them now, but I live somewhere really rainy, and as cute as I think they are, and I also don't like the 25 size anymore. It was my favorite size, but I think it's a little bit too big for me now. From Big Time Butter, that's a fun name. I'm gonna butcher this word. I am. Do you like the Hermes Boldy? I'm sorry, I hear other people say it and I repeat it back after a video and I always forget it. I do. I think it's a really pretty bag. I would never get it though because it's way too similar to the Alma BB. I understand the Hermes came first, I believe. If I'm wrong, tell me. But I have 3 Alma BBs and it's very similar in shape. So I do like it though. I think it's a very pretty bag. Erica Brooke, if you could only keep one bag and one small leather good that you actively use, what would they be? And this I had to think on because there's 2 bags I actively use, and I went back and forth on my Neo Noe MM in the Empreinte leather, but this is the bag that won. The Loewe small puzzle in the sand and the mink, and the reason this one won, I don't think it's going to be a big deal if I get caught in the rain. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be walking around, out, be out where you can't get indoors or something. But my lifestyle is pretty much I drive a car and I go into a place here. There's no really, how do I put it? There's really not anywhere to walk where I live. There's sidewalks, but I wouldn't bring a handbag. But I like the versatility that you can wear this 3 ways. And you can wear it handheld, shoulder, crossbody, and it's one of my most used bags. I love that back. Zip pocket, and you know what the small leather good's going to be, but it would be the pink one. It is the Zoe wallet, but that one I am actively using, so I didn't bring it out here. You've got the back pocket, which to me just makes it's teeny tiny. You got 4 card slots. You have the zipped part here. I wish they would come out in some fun colors in the Empreinte leather, and your bills can lay flat. There is the only other color that they only have black and turtle dove right now. I wish they'd come out in some of those hot pinks that they've been doing. The next one is from Sarah LePriver. What was your dream job when you were a kid and why? It's silly, and I used to say this to my parents. I wanted to be the CEO of Coca-Cola. I didn't know what a CEO did. I didn't know what a CEO was. I used to drink soda. I don't drink soda anymore. I knew they made money. And I told them that I was going to buy my mom a Mustang convertible and my dad a Jeep. I really can't tell you why I wanted that job because I had no comprehension whatsoever of what that job was. And I really, yeah, I don't know. I liked soda back in the day when I was a kid. Alex XA, is the Loewe leather worth it? Is it soft enough? Similar leather from more affordable brands. I think it is completely worth it. I have 3 bags. I'm going to show you the leather on 2 that are there's. I have 2 different leather bags. These 2 are the same leather. I'm going to show it to you on. This is the light caramel. Hopefully that comes up. Do you see that pebbling on there? Oh, I'm sorry. I did not put a band-aid on that finger today, and I don't want to scare you, but it doesn't need a band-aid, but it is not pretty. But it's this beautiful textured leather. And this one is the smooth leather. This one's softer. And I do have a scratch somewhere on this one. Let me see if I can find it. I know I saw a scratch on it at some point. Well, I don't know. I don't see it, but there's that one. I love these bags, clearly, that I have 3 of them. I very rarely add black bags into my collection, and I added this one last year because I love it. As far as a similar leather from a more affordable brand, I don't know. I have not shopped contemporary bags in a very long time. The last 2 that I purchased were Longchamp, and that was last year, and then the Nordstrom anniversary sale in 2022, I bought 2 of the Coach Cassie leather bags. So I really don't know a comparable leather bag, but if somebody else knows a leather that is similar, please answer that for her down below. So the next one is from Dale's Addiction. Hi Dale. If you're not following Dale, follow Dale. She has a fabulous channel, and I will link her down below. How do you come across new luxury finds? Instagram, shopping in person, YouTube, or sales associates? Instagram would be my least likely. Sales associates, next least likely. It's very rare that they send me new releases. It's been years since I've had a sales associate that consistently sends me what's coming out. YouTube would also be, so I would say the least would be sales associates, second Instagram, third YouTube. And I only go on YouTube for bags if I already know what it is and I want to see what fits, and I don't have a store in my area. We do have luxury stores, but we don't have everything. The shopping in person, that, and online. I will go online because we don't have a Fendi here, and I'll just go online to see what they have, and then I'll text my sales associate and he'll give me information about it and all of that. But the funny thing is, we have a luxury mall here, or a mall that has luxury stores here. It is August. I haven't been to it once. I really only shop in person on vacation. I don't know why. I just don't like to shop that much. The next 2 are from Melissa Adams Wade. She is also a YouTuber, and she's also lovely like Dale. I really enjoyed both their channels, and I will link Melissa down below. If you're not following her, check her out. Melissa, I'm so glad I came across your YouTube. You are so kind and down to earth. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I think you are so kind. I love your channel. And what is your most annoying bag to use in your collection? That's the only bag I did not bring in here. I'm gonna go grab it because I'm determined this is gonna be an eye candy video. Let me go get it. Okay, I added a little eye candy. Forgot to put anything up there. So, and I put a band-aid on so I won't scare people anymore. So anyways, I think the most annoying bag to use in my collection, which is one of my favorite bags, which is my Hermes Kelly in the size 28 in the style Cellier, and the leather is Chev. It is not annoying enough that it is a deal breaker. I carry it, but I'm just going to show you quickly getting in and out of it. Well, it might not be quickly because that's what's annoying about it. It's not real hard to open, as you can see, but because it is stiff, and I did not want Epsom leather, I wanted a Cellier bag desperately, and Chev is easier than Epsom, but it is still stiff, so you kind of got to pull it, you know, a little bit to get into it. Then to close it, see how these singles have now moved, you gotta pull them back like that, then put this top over, and it takes a little bit of doing. It's not terrible, but it takes a little bit of doing. But if something is like super, super annoying to get in and out of, I will sell it. I just will not, can't deal with that if it's like really hard to get in and out of. And so from Paisley Hunter, I'm headed to Vegas in September. What are your favorite stores? It's a luxury shopping trip. Definitely the Wynn. The Wynn has the most beautiful Louis Vuitton that's just been updated, and it has the men's and the women's. They have a Tiffany that I believe it's 2 stories. It is it's meant to look like a flagship store from New York. They have a 2-story Gucci. They have a 2-story Hermes. They have a Dior. They have a Chanel. They have Loewe. They are the only one on the strip with a Celine. And a Loewe. I believe they're the only ones, unless like Neiman Marcus might carry Loewe. Crystals is neat. It's not my favorite, but I have like 5 sales associates there. It's worth checking out. I really don't like the forum shops. They're super crowded, super busy. That is where I shop Fendi though, so I will go over there for my Fendi sales associate. Bellagio is beautiful. They have a lot of shops there too. Lots and lots of shopping in Vegas. You cannot go wrong there. From Classy Handbags, if you're on a budget and you have a wish list, how do you determine which bag to save up for or get next? Or get next, LOL. You know in your heart, you know which one you like the best. Like, make the pro and con list of, what does it add to your collection? What's different about it? And also, which one do you think is going to have another crazy price increase before the other one? And that kind of might push you into a direction. And then let's see, from Best Life Middle Age, have you ever felt tired of adding new bags to your collection? If I do, I don't add any. I have not bought anything in since early June, I believe, and I have no plans on purchasing anything until Paris, but I will take breaks from shopping or I'll do vlog sales. Andrea, what is your deal breaker? Like, if a bag has this, you won't buy it, or if a bag doesn't have this, you won't buy it. I have to like the strap on the bag. If it has a strap, it has to either go crossbody correctly. I don't like it when it's too long. It either has to have adjustments. So, I need the strap to be correctly, or so that would be that's one of my deal breakers. The main deal breaker, it has to fit glasses. I have to wear prescription glasses. So if it doesn't fit glasses, no, it's not happening. So let's see where we're at. I got a little bit out of order. So I have 2 new people with me, and I know this because I haven't been asked this question in over 4 years, and I'm so happy you're with me. They're both very similar questions, so I'm going to answer them together. Sam, MM, and M. Bedin Baugh. And so the one from Sam is, what industry do you and hubby work in? Hoping it's not too personal. Love your videos. Thank you so much. And I'm not going to try to pronounce that one again. The last name's Baugh. What does your husband do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? Aspiring for this lifestyle. So the one thing that my husband requested of me when I started YouTube was to leave his job out of it and to keep him very, very private. I have no problem whatsoever saying what he does, but he does, and out of respect for him, I don't share that information. He works extremely, extremely hard. I can tell you, when I married him, he was a pizza delivery driver. He worked 6 days a week. He works 7 days a week now. He works very, very, very hard. What do? I do YouTube. This is it. It's not that exciting. I call it my quote unquote job. And the next one is from a Vixer. What is your number one happy place vacation location of all time? I'm talking faster because I realize this video is getting long. Aruba. We just love Aruba. It's calm, it's peaceful, it's relaxing. They have amazing food. The people there are so nice. There is a little bit of shopping. We did not do any luxury shopping the last time we were there. Just love, love, love Aruba. Luxury 1621. I love your jewelry collection. Do you have a favorite piece? I do. It is the custom necklace my husband got for me for Christmas a couple of years ago. It was meant to be like Samantha Stevens, Elizabeth Montgomery in Bewitched, which we watched together very, very young, and it was such a surprise that he remembered. I always commented on how much I love that necklace. And do you have any, I'm sorry, I love Lux CCLV. Do you have any trips planned abroad for next year? Not yet at this moment. I would like to go to Italy, but we will see what happens. LV, oh, LU, oh, oops. This is why I don't read the names. Lux Lover CC. Which city are you more excited to see, London or Paris? Both equally. Also from her, do you have a Paris wish list? Do you have a budget for shopping? I kind of have a wish list. There's one bag in particular I know that I want, and other than that, I've kind of made spreadsheets of things I'm interested in, and I'm just going to see what's there when I get there. Like, it needs to be something that just really stands out and just, you know, makes me just smile all over and want it. Do I have a budget for shopping there? I do not. I have been saving for this for a very, very long time. However, I don't want to go completely crazy because you can really get hit with tax when you come back in, which goes with your next question. Do you declare everything, and how do you get your purchases home? I absolutely do declare every single thing. I think every country is different, but I know from what I've read in the United States, they can actually see it if you have claimed the VAT, which is value added tax, back. And I'm very glad I looked that up, because the last trip I did the kiosk at Heathrow Airport. There is not one there anymore. I have the Global Blue app, and I can do it at the train station in Paris. But I declare absolutely everything. How do I get them home? My husband and I each bring carry-on bags, and we put as much in the carry-on bags as we can. And to bring the boxes home, I put them in the luggage that goes underneath of the plane, and we use them like packing cubes. We put our clothing and items in that, so that saves space. Carolyn Irons, have you ever taken in a much used Louis Vuitton bag to be repaired? How long did it take? I have never taken in a bag to be repaired. I took in my Capucine's BB to have the handle switched, and that was very quick. I took in my Zoe wallet to be re-dyed, and that took a long time. And I think they were still backed up after the pandemic. But I've never taken in a bag. I had color transfer on that one. So then these two kind of go together. If you had an opportunity to do over your collection, which would you rebuy or not buy? Would the Dior news change any of your past purchases? What are your current thoughts on Dior? I wouldn't not buy or rebuy. I mean, I would rebuy things definitely, but it's hard to know until you get something home. Like, for example, let's say that this just absolutely drove me crazy. There's no way to try this on in a store where I live. You know, some cities you can play around with them. I mean, there's kind of no way to know till you use bags, so I just let things go that don't work for me. As far as the Dior bags, it wouldn't change it because they were purchased in good faith. The pink one was a gift from my husband from Christmas. It was 1000% a surprise, and one of the most beautiful bags I've ever seen. I bought this one around this time last year, I believe, and again, purchased in good faith without the knowledge of this at all. So no, I wouldn't change that because I personally didn't do anything wrong. And I feel for those workers. I stand by that, and that's just awful. And I've been reading some articles that LVMH shareholders are wanting this looked into, and I think that's wonderful. Maybe some change will come from it. And then the other question, what are my current thoughts on Dior? I feel like, you know, we got to question everything. And I think that I made that video. I'm somebody that wears my heart on my sleeve, and I say what I'm thinking that day. And when I made that video, you know, I just wasn't seeing the broader picture, which I am now. I have no idea where this was made. I have no idea where, you know, where this was made. You know, I do know exactly where this was made, but it's like you got to look into everything. And the rose-colored glasses with luxury are definitely off. But I think, you know, I think just by saying I'm boycotting Dior, it's, you know, it's owned by LVMH. I own so much LVMH. I hope that this brings change. I really hope that this brings change. And then the last question, what are your top 5 favorite bags in your collection? I am going to have to grab those, and that is from Fueled by Wings, and I will show you what those are. Okay, so for my 5 favorite bags, I have decided to leave all my quota bags off of the list because I have 4 and that would make this a very, very boring video. So these are bags I'm finally getting into fun and unique, and that's kind of what I meant about Paris. I have to see something and just fall in love with it. So the first one is one of my newer bags, and it is the Louis Vuitton Capucines BB in the wicker. I still cannot believe they brought it back and that I was able to get it, and I'm very happy that I had a pretty good size credit to help offset the cost of this beauty. This is a forever bag. I absolutely love it. Also from Louis Vuitton, this is from last year's By the Pool collection. My daughter went in with me to pick out my own Mother's Day gift from me to me, and she's like, you have to get that, Mom, and I'm so happy that she told me to. It's just beautiful. It is the only piece of Louis Vuitton I have with that oversized logo. Just absolutely gorgeous. The next one I purchased for myself for a Christmas gift last year, and it is my only Fendi First, and it is in that sparkly crystals with the FFs. And can you see the glitter? I put a band-aid on if I hadn't told you, so I won't scare you. Do you see the glitter on the handle? It is so stunning. This is like art. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the last 2, which are also newer bags, one that I purchased for myself last year that I was just talking about, this Raffia medium Dior. This one is so easy to use. This is my favorite size. I worked very, very hard for this bag, and as I said, it was purchased in good faith, and I think it is a beautiful, beautiful summer bag, and I am going to use it and keep it. And I think it's gorgeous, and I hope, like I said, I hope change comes about. And like I said, with everything, like I hope we start finding out how things are made and that they're made ethically and that the workers are being taken care of. I really, really think that is important. And then the last one, and these are in no particular order, again from Dior. This was just, I could not believe my husband got this for me. This is not what we do at Christmas. This was just such an unexpected gift. We went to Las Vegas for a weekend, and his whole goal was just to take me shopping and see what I liked, and I was exhausted when we left. But this was the one he could tell that I was just like, my heart just skipped a beat. It is so beautiful. It is in the iridescent Mela Cotton Pink and the size small, and it is just stunningly beautiful. And he, of course, purchased it in good faith. He had no idea either, and I cannot imagine telling him, I'm going to sell your Christmas gift or never use your Christmas gift to me, when neither of us had anything to do with this. So yes, it's just beautiful. Those are my 5 favorites, and anything that comes into my collection needs to be unique and different. At this point, I am getting very close to the end of wanting to add new handbags. I hope you have an amazing day today. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video and to ask the questions. I hope to talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.